Gotta do a couple things. Get on. Get her in. Be right back. What is that? Scared me. Oh, sorry. Oh man, that wind. Kyle, good morning. Just got a little scared. There was a pallet from the dry goods order fell. I was over here. Howie's looking at the door. I felt like somebody hit the door or something. I'm like, it's too early. I'm always up early. Doesn't mean I'm going early. But I got out early. Lots to do. We're opening up an hour early today. So we'll, instead of 11 o'clock, we'll be open at 10. And we'll be open till 4 instead of 5. Reason being because the Browns playoff game is at 4:30. So I know business would probably just completely die the last hour, maybe the last couple hours. People are going to be like partying up, drinking in bars or whatever, or watching the game, getting ready for the game. So get an early start. Oh, you're in a Larry. Oh, man. Kyle, I don't know if you know my history with a neighbor with dead tree that destroyed my $25,000 koi pond. And I won the case. My insurance paid and they got paid back, whatever, 17 something thousand, but I had to sue for the difference. and that ended up being a fiasco. I ended up getting $800 something. My lawyer didn't even end up paying me. I didn't even have to pay the lawyer. That's amazing. Holy crap! You need to call the city, law department, the building inspector, whatever. You need to make sure you have that record. Make sure your insurance. Well, your insurance obviously has to know. And I can't believe it's allowed to stay there. Getting off fish topic, but I'm practically a self-made attorney anymore, and being in business going on 33 years and owning multiple buildings and being a landlord and blah blah blah. I've seen a lot of shit in my days. I know a lot of people. Thanks to this business and service business. But yeah, you need to keep documentation, and your insurance should be suing the neighbor. I tried getting them to take this big ass tree down right on the property line. There's nothing I could do. I couldn't even reach the top, like the branches, unless I got some giant crane lift. And I kept complaining. My insurance knew. I called the city log director. I could have sued the city, and I could have probably sued her because she failed to do her job in a year's time. And I called before I left for Tanganyika. That was 5 years ago. Before I went on my international diving trip to Tanganyika, I called and I said, hey, what's going on? I said, this goes one way. My son's room, our house is right here. He's got, at the time, was married. His wife left him, and they got kids. That dead tree, there's nothing I can do. It's on their property. Somebody needs to force them to do something. Cut that tree down, whatever. It's on their property. Nope, nothing was done. And of course, 5 minutes before midnight, New Year's, that top part came down. And a neighbor on the other side, which is named Dave, turns out this guy's got so much a bunch of trees, and big branch came down, ripped his gutters twice out the side of his house, his roof. Yeah, it's dangerous. And speaking of more shit, I'm leaving this morning. I don't think half even the 480 lights, highway lights are not on. Some of them are on, some of them are not. But I get a couple houses down from my house, and I noticed pulling on my driveway, I'm like, there's a stream of water. I'm like, oh shit. Going down the edge toward the drain, I'm like, and I'm slowly looking up, and I roll down my window, and here's water gushing out of the tree lawn of like my house, neighbor 2 houses down. So I pulled over and called the police department, whatever, which goes into the Southwest group or something. I hate when they put all that in there. Oh. Well, then that means electric company needs to get involved. It's a hazard. That you got to do something. Call Channel 8, Channel 5, call one of those. You got to get somebody done. That's dangerous. That's a risk. So I feel for you. It sucks. It seems like when you're working hard, taxpayer, pay your mortgage, you pay your bills and whatever else, you seem to still get effed. That's just to put it bluntly. A lot of times. It's so aggravating. I try to do things the right way and be, American dream, citizen, whatever, and just stupid shit. So, yeah, good luck with that. But I would not let up, because if they could have probably paid $1,200. Yeah, it's a good chunk of money. I got someone to take a big one down. The old neighbor, he's gone, poor Chuck. Kind of complain about my tree, but my tree wasn't touching him. I had more worry about taking out my barn. I have a 10 by 20 barn, which is in great shape. I bought it new, whatever. But and part of it was dead. Not all of it. Davy Tree wanted, I think, $4,800. They are either cotton picking mine. I got it done for $1,800, $3,000 less. So you got to call around, because a lot of these people suck. They're just rip-off artists, whatever. I don't know. I don't trust Anybody knows me, I don't trust hardly anybody anymore. I trust Howie more than humans. Although he did pull out my string to my rad hoodie the other day. I look over from my desk and my hoodie's hanging on this exercise thing, and he's playing with the string. And I go over there, it's half. I had to pull all the way out. Yeah, you. And this is not a treat. Silly dog. But yeah, it's stupid shit. Anyway, it's crazy out there. It's cold, wet, and oh my god, these things are tiny. Frickin' Amazon sucks. I'm gonna tell you that. Part of it. I hate Amazon, but I like Amazon. I bought these little hook magnets. They're freaking. This is supposed to hold 25 pounds. They're out of. Yeah, what Chinese? 2.5 ounces. That is a pretty. Oh damn! It is a strong magnet. But I don't know if the hook. So I can hang stuff on all these steel beams, and I'm using them. I put notes up for myself. I'm doing organizing at the other building, and I'm like on the duct work. Like I need to do this, move here, this, clean this. So that doesn't even like thread right. They're so damn cheap. I mean, go to Harbor Freight, but Harbor Freight's, I don't like Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's kind of rip-off. Depends on what you buy. I've had so much bad shit from Harbor Freight. Don't last. I don't care. All these companies, even in this business, I won't name them, but they'll preach all these like long-ass warranties and shit. It doesn't matter. What most people don't end up, they throw the box away. They don't have the receipt. They don't remember when they bought it. And that's what they rely on as irresponsible, disorganized people, and the warranty won't matter. Speaking of, I'm glad that's come up. I meant to say something the other day. We cannot be taking stuff back. I know we have some stuff back there. I got to tell these guys, you got to call the company. We get run well because we have a distributor to wrap, and then it's going to the manufacturer. It's like all these hoops trying to return stuff, and then it's like you don't talk to nobody. You got to do it online, a form, and it's a pain in the ass. We don't have all that time. Most of this stuff, if there's an issue, usually there's something in there that says call the company, manufacturer, whatever, whoever it is, and you call them. And when they're direct with the consumer, they're usually going to handle it probably a little bit better. You think they would handle it better with us, but there's obviously bad retailers, sellers, vendors, wholesalers. I don't know. Unfortunately, there's bad people that rip off other people and other companies, and there's back to the trust thing. It's very limited. So they've cracked down on a lot of stuff. So you gotta have proof. It's like making an insurance claim. If you have something that's wrong, you gotta, like that's why I learned in all my, wow, this one's threading nice and easy. All my years, I've updated my service contracts, my terms here, because people abuse you. I mean, they take advantage of you, and you want to be nice, but can't always be nice. I gotta be mean sometimes because people are trying to pull one over on you. It's sad. We shouldn't be like that in society, but unfortunately, it's what it is. Anyhow, I got a few people on. I'm surprised James is not on. So, wakey. All right. Oh, I'm making good time so far. But they're open up early, so I need to probably get jumped on wire changes, get going here. Let's motivate. Woo! All right. I brought some fish over. Moving around stuff. I know there's been a number of people asking about the Black Widow Frotosas. I rehabbed the one that got beat up, and that one I rehabbed and beat up, I put with like a 2.5 inch peacock, about the same size as it. It killed it and ate half of it. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. I just saved your life, and then you kill another fish, and I needed that fish. I think it was a female Otter Point Jake. And I hold on to her and get some of the ones from here and try to breed with those show males I got over there. So that was aggravating. So I brought 2 of them in about 2.5 inches, and one's about 1.5 inches maybe. They're pricey fish. I do have some on order. Black Nasties. People's asking, oh, these guys are getting big. I put one in my 350. It's a gorgeous fish. Tetras. There's buy one, get one free. Do we got any more? Oh, there's still 3 or 4 of those Columbia. We need to get rid of those fish. Oh, the plant lights came on. Yes, we're low on plants. Gonna get a plant order in probably next week. I'm not sure. I probably have an Adam handle it. He's become the plant guy. I mean, I know what plants I like. Those jumbo. That's it for the jumbo Nubius. I gotta ship those in from international. God, we need to get rid of these. They're cool. Somebody wants something different. I don't know what I could put them with, but you know, they're scale eaters. But we need the tank. Rainbow cichlids. Ooh, that one's getting color. This gets to be a really nice fish, and it's not too big. And don't get overly aggressive. And what you can put like giant dinios and barbs. If it's a big tank, angelfish probably be alright. Gouramis, other things. They're not like killing machines. These awesome freshwater archers. I can't believe we still have some Argyros. Oh, looks like we only got 2 of the Argentes. I might end up taking those. We got these bigger ones. Here's another problem. Some people annoy me. I get it, but people ask, it happens quite a bit, and it goes with anybody in the business, is these guys are cool. Actually, I need to put a couple in my 265. I discounted, these are blowing out, get a blowout deal. The Lex Blue Rams, there looks like there's 5 left. I got put $5 off the puffers. Oh, this was a surprise when I came in this morning. A monster red tiger Oscar. He's in pretty good shape. Got a couple little, probably from catching him. He's solid 14. He's full grown. The Black Widows, which I'm changing the name. Look at that fish. I'm calling them the clouded Fritosas. They remind me more like a clouded archer. I don't know how the Black Widow came about. We'll go over there and look at them. Aren't they pretty? This big boy needs a home. I mean, he's fine as 40, but like a 75 gallon or bigger. Good morning, Hurley. He's like a big puppy dog. He needs a home. Yes, he's pricey, but to get him in was very pricey. These Midas, some of them are getting big. Buy one, get one free, please. Come and get some. Oh, we got 3 small Oscars. Oh, this little guy's getting beat up on. Maybe I'll take him and beef him up. We moved some peacocks around. Look at the color on these guys. These guys, I'll do a better deal. So I told Dad we don't got marked, but we're sweetening the deal, like another 20% off on that group. Those are really discounted. You got those discounted. We could probably free up that tank. These are $10 off. They're light because of the gravel. I took one of them home and he turned black. He's doing actually really well. He disappeared for like a week in my big tank at home. I love those. Looks like almost the chocolate cichlids are almost all gone. Little Central Americans, the mulattoes. I gotta get mine out of there. We're almost out of phenos. And I'm trying to find more. Oh, I just brought in the slow size. I know the priest. He's wanting some. I don't know how many. It's definitely a couple males. There's a pearl mutt. You don't see those much often. I'm trying to get back to breeding some cichlids you don't see anymore. You know, when things become unpopular. Ooh, look at that one's been gutted. Yeah, hungry. Rusties and yellows, ACIs, these are all good stuff. This guy needs a home. $5 to help pay for the bag and everything. It's a big Aristochromis. Somebody beef that thing up, rehab it, you know, but we could use the tank. Look at that guy. I almost tempted to take those and breed those again. Makes me want to breed more stuff again, but can't breed everything. But some stuff I'm trying to keep going or hold on to because it's disappearing. You know, the industry adapts or changes according to people's buying habits. So I'm thinking about taking him home and those dollars and put them in that bushfish in my 350 a home. And maybe that cat. You need the tank space. So look at the baby blue crayfish. So odds and ends. Hey, matey. Well, we sold quite a bit of those Sino feathers. Did I take any of those? I don't think I took any. That 3 are sold for me. I take some stuff, baby stuff, and I like to grow it out. So 6 months or whatever. I'll have some like 3-inch, 4-inch or something. When I get the 500-gallon tank going, that's going to be freaking awesome. Eventually. Yeah, I need to get those dragons, albino dragon bloods. Those are pretty sweet. We got some nice fish. But going back to try to keep and breed some fish is because a lot of stuff disappears. You can't find it. People are asking here and there for certain stuff. It's gone. These guys need a home. That dude is a beast. It looked like it was pairing off, and then I was beat up on both of them. But they're $90, $80 a piece with $20 off. Somebody come and get these today. I'll go $120. That's basically, I'm probably losing money at that point because of shipping. You know, the big fish in a box, it was like 2 in a box, whatever. So, yeah, $120 cash. You take these 3 guys today. We'll have to bag them separate. And you've rehabbed the 2. I think it's a male and female. The other one, I'm not sure. There's somebody from out of town. Hi, George. I don't know. Japar used to be around. They're kind of disappeared over the years. The only time I ever got them in the past was I had to get shipped in wild, direct. There's nothing. I think they lost popularity, you know, because of redhead tapajos. It's probably the most popular geophagus now, and then some of the other geos. But you know, a lot of things have. We got 2 females holding in there, and I see bumblebee catfish on the list. I brought this Fertosa over. It was prior rehab. It was at a 75 acrylic. Somebody brought me that Sokolofi because it was beating all their fish up, eating their fish. These Autocept trio needs to go. You couldn't even find these fish before. I was selling babies when I was able to get some in. They're $30 a baby. Now, you know, then you start breeding them, then there's a ton of them. Look how nice that fish is. Love that fish. They're co-species aggressive. I probably work out like the sub one. Man, I love those. But this Fertosa just I brought in. What, the bumblebees? Oh, Hurley. Hey, Connor. Gold ocelots, that's a good question. I'm trying to get more in. It looks like I think somebody got them all. They're gone, sold out. I'm working on getting more in. We got Pearly Ocellatus, the Melagris, inch or so. They're cool. Obviously, people like the gold, and gold is not natural. We have Simless, which I just noticed I have a big batch of babies at the hatchery. Those. What other Shellys? Oh, someone brought in these multifasciatus breeders. Pretty much full grown. Oh, Ornipinus. Great fish. They don't want the yellow cap. They kind of lose it as they get older. They get about 2 inches or so. It's another nice shell dweller. Not overly aggressive. Ocellatus group are aggressive. The OCs. So, yeah, that's it for the shell dwellers. Simless, multifasciatus. Oh, there's more Simless. Oh, there's Simless there. This looks like a pair. They're going in that barnacle coral. There's another female. Looks like a male and 2 females. They look like they laid eggs. Holy crap. So we got a bunch of stuff breeding in the store. We have a Luanda female with a mouthful in there. Oh, sorry for the glare. He's looking fantastic. So, Mazwas, rare, Petrochromis travases. But yeah, I'm trying to hold on to some fish so I have something to breed for the future in case you can't find it. Stuff sometimes comes in cycles, you know. It's around, then it's not. Side monks, great fish. We're gonna break that tank down, obviously. Some of these tanks are getting backed up. The filters are getting clogged, so that's an X is a breakdown. Holy crap, man, it's crazy out there. Lemon tetras, shrimp. We just got some more blue shrimp in. Look at the color in that. Selling a lot of shrimp lately. Look at all the plants. Froggies, super red, bushy nose. Where you at, Hurley? Yeah, Hurley. Where are you located? Where's everybody from? How about that? Pleco with big poop. I was like, what's that yellow string? Fish poop. Oh, check these out. Tank raised L519s. They're awesome. There's 2 left. Looks like we had 4 or 5. We got some cool plecos. Some tank raised stuff. You gotta look for them in some of these tanks. Kentucky. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And people like you and a lot of other people realize and miss having a local specialty pet store, fish store. So try to support your local shops. You know, I know sometimes you could find better deals online. Doesn't always mean it's a better deal. It doesn't mean you get what you actually order. I've been taken many times in the industry, in the business, the hobby. It comes in smaller or it comes in, you know, it's not what you ordered. It's lame sometimes. So, oh, look at that. King Tiger. I think that is back there. Shit, I didn't even know that was in there. Yeah, it's a King Tiger. I have more plecos on order. That brings up another thing. There's a couple of butterflies left. They change color. They're like chameleons. There's big bushy nose. Oh, there's one back there. Georgia, yeah, local. We have this about 4 hours. Where did I go there? Beaver, PA. That's kind of. Yeah, I would, you know, you gotta support the shops. Mom and pop shops, it's about anything. I mean, it's especially this business or people in the restaurant business know it's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of work, and the cost are high in this kind of business. Man, these guys are super digging. They're getting ready to reproduce. Those are babies. Some of those are grown babies. But they look like they're getting ready to throw some more fry. Oh, they went. These 2 discus. I have both of them for $100. Someone coming today, I'll let them go for $80. They're about 3.5 inches. One is really pretty. One's kind of a real dark stripes, whatever. But I need these out before I get the new shipment in. Bunch of sales, deep blues on sale, power filters, fluval kits. Some foods are on sale. Extreme we've been selling a ton of. We still got some FX filters. I got one more FX6 left in back stock. So yeah. Oh, see, they get pretty when they get older. The chocolate, the Tiger Severns, man, they've changed. They haven't started getting the red in them yet. They got a turquoise in the head. Tiger Dollars, I'm going to get more of those. Those sold well. We got baby electric blue cars. This is going to be, these hopefully come in. That's one main reason getting the order is I'm hopefully getting some small ones and some medium, I guess 4-inch, some 2-inch and 4-inch. So a whole box of those. Look at B3. It is a beast. There's the armor cap. There's a little painted big rip saw. This tank needs a big cleaning. It's getting messy with the bigger fish, bigger poop. But we're stocked and rocked. We do have sponge filters. The aquarium, I think it's those ones. Those are on sale still, 20% off. The other ones are not on sale. You can probably just do them all. Be easier. Put the sign back up. Sell a lot of wood. Holy crap. Big show pieces. 6D breeder. Got 2 of them. We have a stand, a 48 by 18. It's got to be put together. It's like that stand. Take kits. Shirts. Somebody asked me about shirts. We got shirts. That's what she said. Which part? That's something I usually would say. 29 setup. This awesome stand. It's heavy. It's got great hinges. A little dirty. I got another one in a box at the other building. So 29 setup. That reptile cage. I gotta get a picture printed. It's great. I need to get rid of that. There's this 55 with a nice cap, matching, beautiful. I don't think you can get a cap like this anymore. This I found when I'm doing inventory cleaning at the other building. So we've got still some of the flex kits. We're down. We're getting down. The 32s, best price with the stand, and yeah. Look at the big plants, substrates, fluorite. We're almost out. That's it. We're getting low on some substrates. There's a plant gravel. There's that new substrate bio stuff, fluval. I might have to do another order. I don't know. What else? Got this kit. People drive me crazy. Humans. I already got free gravel and a free air pump, so that's like $60. We've had it for a bit. I mean, it's a nice, if you want something furniture like in the dining room, living room, the kids' bedroom, or rec room or something, or an office, waiting area, nice setup. I'm trying to figure out how I could sweeten up a little bit. Maybe I'll throw a gift certificate in, so then you can come back and get some fish. How's that? One guy's like, I put it on Marketplace. Can I get it without the filter? How much? It's like, I hate all that stuff. It's like Craigslist on steroids. And people just annoy the shit, ask you a million questions, whatever. Oh, the nets are on sale, 20% off. We do got some new sales. Penplex 50% off. These bulbs are $5 and $10 each. That's less than cheap. I mean, they're $15 to $35 a lot of them. So, oh, Puff Mama. Wake you up. Look at the potful of plants that's growing. I tried taking a piece home and put it in my living room tank, the bow front, and it died. I don't know why. Lots of substrates, gravels. We're getting low on some stuff. Howie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Fritz, I need another bottle of that for maintenance. Prime, we're getting low on some things. We'll see. Busy time. That's on a timer now. But look at all the plants in that tank. You don't need a CO2. You get like the C-Chem stuff and you dose it. Once it's well seeded, kind of takes on its own. CO2 systems, I know Adam put one on his. Then it grows like weeds. Then it's more work. So I always said that's one. It's the flip side. It's great. Your plants grow lush, blah blah blah, bloom, go crazy. But then it becomes work because it overruns your tank, and you got to constantly upkeep. Move it, bird butt. Look at that's a good piece. Look at all the wood, tons of rock, tons of everything. For a little shop, we pack a punch. Look at that piece. That's on sale. Those big show pieces. So only a couple left. I just sold one around Christmas, one of the big ones, for a 210 gallon. So, yeah. Acro, that's on sale. API is on sale. We're clearing out some products. We're not going to carry some stuff anymore. Getting something different. We're getting low on heaters. Uh-oh. Canisters. Back to the fish. No. Nope. I don't do anything that's non-aquarium. It doesn't do me any good. I'm not a big sand guy. I like can't get that anymore, that Red River sand. I like Ivory Coast, which is in like some of the cyclo tanks. And then the SD sand, that will not alter the pH. It's not abrasive, so it will not hurt like stingrays or hurt your eels or puffers or whatever. It's like a synthetic. So, but I don't put a lot in there. I don't like a thick sand bed because you can get, over time, it will get nasty and you'll have harmful gases, which if they release, they kill your fish. So you gotta be careful on how much sand. If it's not moved around, shifted around once in a while, it will, like compost, it will get, and it releases, see, this is the SD sand with mixed gravel. This has Ivory Coast and gravel and crushed coral in there, so it serves as a buffer. The tank wrecker. This eel is just, you, troublemaker. Not you, Howie, sometimes. So, yeah. Yep. What are you doing? He likes drinking fish water. You look guilty. Oh, the beanie eye. 2 left? No, 3 left. I need these gone. And, what are you doing, Howie? Oh, that dog. 5 umbies. 2-inch. That one's got something on them. 2-inch plus, 2.5, 3-inch. That one's got, the big one's got something on it. I gotta figure that out. But, oh, crap. So I need to get those out. Crap. They're mean. We got loaches up the wazoo. Yo-yos. They screwed me over. I was supposed to get striatas. And you can't find these anywhere, usually. Some of these fish. That tank needs clean. Gabotos. There's a 2 3/4 inch clown loaches. They're mixed with tiger barbs. So you can see them. We had them on another tape, but you couldn't see them. They were hiding in the back. Oh, here's the Black Widow, or what I'm calling the clouded Printoses. Well, actually, that smaller one's probably about 2 inches. The bigger ones are over 2.5 inches. So it's $75 for the bigger ones, $50 for the smaller one. I'm hopefully getting like a dozen. That one needs clean. A dozen small ones in, I guess a couple inches. I'm gonna keep 3 or 4 for breeding purposes, and then the rest will be up for grabs. I'm not sure the price. They'll be 50, 60, 75, depending on what my cost involved. What time is it? All right. Beautiful peacocks. Kogoma Frotosas, I got more coming up, and they're breeding. That's probably one of my good breeding colony. The F1s produce really well. Reds, I'm not breeding yet. I grown them out with the X Chromosogenies. Oh, there's some Simless in there. So we got more Simless. So yeah, I'll work on move buys. I got to work on getting Gold Ocellatus. I have a trio. I don't know if I got to move them at the other building. Give them a bigger tank. Maybe I get them to spawn. They don't produce a ton of babies. Not like the multifasciatus, the Simless will have harems, and they're good protective parents. Now, Ocellatus group are co-species aggressive. Males don't like another male in the tank. They can eat their own fry. The tank is cloudy a little bit. I take the tops off so they're a little bit more, the light comes through. I learned a lesson. Don't leave this protective plastic over these polycarb things. It doesn't come off if it's old. So that's another thing I keep forgetting is I need to order tops. I'll have tops for sale, hopefully in the near future. So, great fish. We're getting low. So that's international. I'm going to work on that, but I don't think I finished what I was saying. I get sidetracked. Sorry. Bad on me. Oh, all right. I'm just all over the place. No, I'm not drunk. Need my caffeine. The weather is a problem for. It's busy season, of course, and but shipping is a pain in the rear end because of the weather. I know a lot of flights were canceled yesterday, all around. They were talking on the radio because of the winds, the weather. So my shipment, I was expecting this big one with all the wild like plecos, discus, birchers. There's some things are out. Certain colors of the discus I ordered like, each color. So it's gonna be a good group of discus. Look at these guys. I don't know why there's only 2 in here, so they're shy. Oh, see they go. I'm coming. There they go. That one's really pretty blue. The one's like real dark barring and they hang together good. But anyway, so right now it's on hold. I don't want it shipped. It's too risky. Airlines might even start refusing because we're getting down like 4 degrees Monday, Tuesday. It's gonna suck. High like 12, 14, 15 degrees. So yeah, so no fish till maybe end of the week. I'm working on a live plan order. That'll probably be end of the week. The following week, other fish will probably come in. Community, I'll see about the imports, getting small clown loaches and some other things. I know we need red-tailed sharks, certain stuff I'm trying to restock that we're out of popular items. So, here's today. Anybody's looking for a workout? I'm doing a free kickboxing class at 1 o'clock today. Free. On every Saturday. Unless something happens to me. So, 1 o'clock. I could get about 8 people comfortably running a class over there or whatever. So, whoever kind of shows up, you got to sign a waiver before you get on the mats, though. Do some stretching. warm-ups, that's some bag work. So if you have gloves, workout gear, go Browns. Yep. Geophagus. I have Geophagus. I have, so yeah, it's a big Browns game day. Probably going to the playoffs. We have the Bozani Geophagus. We have these Almar Rio Geolabiatus. The male looks a little rough up. I'm trying to get rid of that whole group. There's some redhead tapajos left. Not many. 1.5 to 2 inch plus. Then we have the Stack Dacneri, the red humps, which started breeding in there. So, and I think that's it for geos for now. I try to keep geos. I try to get the redhead tapajos. That's probably one of the best favorite ones in. I'll get other ones in here and there, depending on availability. There's babies up there from the red hump geos. So I have a pretty good mix of stuff. Obviously, you're in Kentucky. I do not ship, in case you're going to start to ask that. I do some shipping, like in the spring, sometimes late spring, summer, depending on my workload and schedule. Yep, I was just going over that. Yeah, if I ship, it's late spring, summer, because it typically slows down. Obviously, the weather's better to ship that time of the year. It's too hectic, too busy, and then the weather. Like I tell people when they buy, Howie! Man, when I got fans on the windows and still the humidity is crazy. Once they go out that door, I have no control of the fish. So, same with when I drop them off, the airlines or the postal service. The fish are great here. There's no problems. I won't ship anything. I won't sell anything if there's a problem. I want people to be happy, and I don't want to hear anybody bitch. So, but it's on my control. So once I hit them off, Mother Nature, all that stuff. So I have here's a limited 24-hour guarantee. I do not guarantee compatibility with any fish. So, wow, man, we sold a lot of pleco caves and stuff. Woo! I restock. I got like 12 cases at the building. And then live arrival guarantee, basically the same as what most people use within 2 hours of pickup. Any delays by carrier or Mother Nature, I'm in control. And I only will ship right now express. I don't know if it's even next day anymore, depending, I guess, where you're at with USPS or Southwest Cargo next flight guarantee. It all costs more, but it's just safer to get the fish as quick as possible. Yeah, spring and summer, we have less issues, less problems. Now, it's the holidays and the weather, and the airlines are messed up. You got the whole bunch of the one where the freaking door blew off. So all those planes, that particular line is all grounded, and they're finding more. Other airlines are finding weak bolts or not totally screwed in, so they're loose. It's like, holy crap, Boeing, you're in trouble. So that just adds to problems because fish get shipped in the cargo with the luggage and everything else with people. So yeah, you lose those flights and stuff, and the airlines have to cut stuff out. Then it just domino effect. Let's see. What happened? I don't know. I don't know anything about House Tropicals. I know my one friend's, his store's closing at the end of March. He lost his lease in Canada. I know another, I'm not naming any names. I'm sure it'll show up eventually on internet, social media. I know another big kind of fish shop, not locally, that's on the brinks of going out. I know of some others out there that are struggling So I think right now, people ask about business. This is like a do or die season. The holidays, retailers obviously rely on big time, and if they didn't draw in big numbers, taking boatload of money to take care of the slow times if they manage correctly. Um, and then our industry, this business is this month and the next 2 months is like three of the busiest months. So you start like November all the way through March, kind of April, depending on the weather. Sometimes October is okay. It can be iffy. It depends on what's going on. So you have 4 to maybe 6 months to make money. And I know a lot of places are struggling because I was down last year. Not as much as I thought I was going to be, but I was still down compared to last year. Now, compared to 2021, which was a record year because we were open and everybody's closed and everybody's getting good old Uncle Sam checks and went on spending sprees and stuff. So that was a boom. If I was probably down 25, 30% if I compared down to 2021. So we had some good times and bad times last year. It was such a roller coaster. And it's kind of like this year's, it's right now it's steady. You know, if it stays like normal, I'll be all right. Last March I was down. That's the first March in like 11 years. So, but I own my own buildings. My buildings are bought and paid for. I still, my taxes, which that's going to be due, they extended it till February, first time. Our tax, that's a whole other thing I've talked about. Property tax is going up. And they're talking about how rents have gone crazy high. Man, if I rent my apartment in the back of my building, oh my gosh, I'd be getting almost 3 times what I was getting from my last tenant 4 years ago. I was only charging $550. I can get up to $1,500 now. Single bedrooms, small single one-room rentals here in this area are $1,000 to $1,100. It was just in the paper. You've been out of work for 2 months? Oh, you're seasonal. Well, you're not. Weather's not that bad down there. Not like up here. What do you do? Oh, Poco's chiming in. Oh, I gotta get going here. Good. Wow. So, cutting, smoking grass? No, just kidding. Yeah, so you're semi-seasonal. Same thing. I always said, man, I wish I could just close sometimes in the summer. Close like June, July, August, September or something. 4 or 5 months. Now it's legal here. Semi-legal. I'm not for it. I mean, for medical, yes. For recreational, no. I don't need no more stoners. Dirty tank with sand cover. Yeah, I just read, I just seen something, I read a little bit into it, talking about dirt tanks, no longer do it. Now with all these new substrates, I did one. I'm on Tylenol, Excedrin, ibuprofen. Yeah, I have I got now tendonitis in this freaking elbow. I had it for 2 years in this elbow. One time it was so bad it actually brought a tear to my eye. Because I'm constantly carrying buckets, scrubbing tanks. Like I moved a bunch of tanks yesterday. Speaking of, 30-gallon breeder for sale, $60. They're in good shape. I'm taking tanks down over there. I might sell a couple of them. I'm hoarding some. Actually hoarding a lot. I just do one of those things where if I want to build back more tank, bring more tanks back. I'm trying to cut the workload. I have a 40-gallon breeder with a screen top. 1 tier. I was at morning in this one tank I had to do, a 220 was planted. That tank was my biggest pain in the ass. And then the new manager was a bitch. I fired him. I quit. Good luck finding anybody. She was hard to deal with. But anyway, the tank the algae was like cement. There was a glass tank, so you had to use a razor. It had this big cap on it, big custom wood canopy and stand, and it was four-sided. There's like a window, so you could see it kind of like when you walk in to the place. There's a waiting area in front of the counter. It's like 220, and the algae. Oh my God, it's like you're even with the magnet. I had the big algae magnet scraper. You're still my arms, the forearms, my hands take a beating, and I got them out of there, man. I'm like, actually, I was planning on going to the emergency room that day. That's when I was in so much pain. It was the pain. It was up there. When I had shingles in my mouth 4 years ago, almost, when this COVID happened, I had shingles in my mouth. I've been shot in the back of the leg. I've endured lots of pain in my years. A lot of accidents, a lot of stupid shit. That was crazy. So I've endured a lot of pains, more than probably most. That shingles in the mouth was no joke, and then I thought I had a stroke the next morning. I ended up being Bell palsy. That was a whole nother freaking thing. But that pain in that tendonitis in that elbow was ridiculous, and I just had to get the maintenance done because it needs to get done, and rescheduling is a pain in the ass. Speaking of, I want to sub out the east side maintenance counts. So but you got to be committed. You have carpal tunnel real bad in your hands. Ugh. My sister had surgery. So I went and just chugged through, taking Advil, whatever I was doing, just trying to cut the pain. That's why I put these compression sleeves on, and I usually put a rubber band. Once it starts kicking in, it's like a sciatic nerve, which I have in my face and I have in my lower back. And it stops that pulsating pain. But I got through, and I was going to go like the urgent care emergency room. It was just so bad. And I stopped at the shop over at the other building, and it's cooler. And I'm like, uh-oh, temperature's down. Here the furnace was out. The blower motor went. So me going getting it fixed was right out the door. My buddy was in urgent care with the flu that usually handled all my HVAC stuff. So I had to go. I went to one of his suppliers down the valley here. The one didn't have it. Had to go to another one. They had to talk to him, let me give him approval to use his account to buy because they don't sell just to the public. And he told me what to do. And I actually switched out the motor myself. See, I'm a self-made lawyer, semi-plumber, semi-electrician-y. I don't know about that one. Real estate guy. What else? HVAC guy. Not a great painter, drywall guy. Yeah. I need a professional to do my bathroom at home. Every year I keep patching next to the tub. It keeps getting like wet and rotten, and I put duct tape on it right now to hold it together. I cut it out, mud it, do all this. I put waterproof paint, primer, and it still just gets. I can't stop it. So I need a professional to do that. Oh, really? Give me that name. I do, like I have my dojo and I do exercise, stretch out my back. I have an inversion table. My sciatic nerve is not bad, and I just stack like 6, 8, 30-gallon breeders. I'm moving stuff around. I just got to be careful. Once it kicks in, I got to like back off. And I put those patches on. The Dollar Tree patches work best, the little patches. The big ones are too slimy. They don't stay on sometimes. And I got different creams I've used, whatever. But stretching out and stuff like that, hot shower, feels good. But all right, I gotta go. Guys, gonna be getting in here. We got a horse mending. Yeah, there's a Tractor Supply not too far from here. That'd be the closest, or I just ordered online. I'll have to look at that. Someone told me about horse lotion one time for my cracked skin, I think. I just put new skin on here. These freaking little cracks hurt. Oh my gosh. You feel your pulse. Like, dun, 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 dun. And they bleed sometimes. I'll put stuff on them at night. I got Go Bobcats. Yep, we take Dylan back tomorrow. I hope it's not too crappy weather. So we got to take him back to school tomorrow. So he starts at, he's going back as a sophomore. He was a freshman only for the first semester. Now, next semester, he'll be a sophomore. So he skipped half of the freshman year. Then he starts as he's going to be a tutor, math tutor for the college. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. There's people on, but nobody's saying much. So thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing. Appreciate the good reviews, blah, blah, blah. I'll be back. I should be back Tuesday morning, I think. So no hiccups, hopefully. The weather's going to be 4 degrees or something. That's not good. Too cold for me. I got to wear pants now. Maybe I'll wear shorts just to freak people out. Stand up front in the store. Winning. OU's awesome. He actually misses it. He loves it there. Loves it. So I can't even book hotels for November. They're already sold out. I'm going to try to book stuff for next year. For like Father's Weekend, Family Weekend, they have all these events and stuff. Everything's like sold out already. It's like, what the heck? There's people just keep coming for 50 years, I guess. I don't know. It's they just book it. It's like they're just whatever. Crazy. I'm going to buy me a land, 10, 20, 30 acres and building a cabin down there. And I'll stay over there. All right. Y'all take care. Thanks for hanging out. Stay warm. Stay safe. Take care of the fishies. Add something new. Spread the good word. Something. All right. Later. I'm out. Bye-bye.